What's going on, everybody? I'm Selna, America's face of dating, and in case you guys are new to my channel, we get a lot of new guys that are coming in every single day. I'm glad to see it. Team SK all the way, baby. But if you guys are new to my channel, I help guys who have been out of a divorce or a breakup, or they want to learn how to be reintroduced and just get into the dating scene. I help you guys actually attract that quality dream relationship you guys are looking for. So, as you guys can see, I'm not my usual background. I'm here in Dallas, Texas. I'm making a couple videos in the simulation room, hitting the golf ball into the screen right there. It's pretty freaking cool, actually. So, probably gonna hit that right after this recording, man. But today we have a banger for you guys, and it's really just how to flirt over text, right? It's how to flirt with a girl, how to actually talk to girls, and you can do this in person or you can do it over text. And there are advantages to both, and we're gonna be showing you examples of how to do this really over text right now. And so this was actually one of the coaches in my program. He is an absolute beast. He works a lot with dating apps and just how to really text on dating apps and how to get that number, get that date. He helps you guys actually do that in the program, which is awesome, man. But he's an absolute beast. And as you can see, he opens with, "You look like a good, bad idea." That's his go-to, right? That's already the whole video right there. You can open with that and you're gonna get results, right? But you need more than that, right? You need more than that to actually get the date and sustain that to a date, not just one good pickup line or one good opener. She goes, "Oh, I see," with a smirk. He then goes, "Oh, you trying to seduce me? I'm not that easy, darling." This is a really fucking good line right here. And the reason that's a good line is like, "Oh, you're trying to seduce me," right? Most guys that are watching this are super fucking logical. And that's what we have to work on in my program, is that a lot of guys don't know how to actually come back. Like, if a girl said that, he's like, how the fuck do I even respond to that, right? We literally have a whole channel in my program that helps you guys actually create responses to comebacks like these. And I'll tell you kind of what the layout is right here, is that he's interpreting that smirk right there, she's hitting on him, right? That is a very powerful, confident, high-value man interpretation right there. Your interpretation always equals your response. And so he goes, "I'm not that easy, darling," right? "Oh, you're trying to seduce me," because she smirked at him, right? He just assumed, "Oh, she smirked at me, she must like me." That is how to actually be confident right there. We teach that a lot in my program. She goes, "Haha, I wasn't trying to seduce you, sir. I just said whatever I thought." She goes, "Not gonna lie, you look like a character from some TV show." So look at her continuing the conversation right here. She's showing interest by continuing the conversation. That is two IOIs right there, a smirk, and then she's continuing the conversation, right? You can go for the close right then and there. And he goes, sure, to the first one here about seducing. And he goes, "P.S. I get that a lot." So look at him. Now he's kind of taking that frame back, like in 2 or 3 texts. Literally, he's going shorter, right? And she goes, "I see. Are you tired of hearing that, or do you like it when people say that?" So she's asking questions. She is actively keeping the conversation going. Now, this next one here, when I just move it over in here, it's kind of blurry. I don't know why the quality was so low re-downloading this to my computer here. So just bear with the quality, right? The value is high. Quality is like a mid, but we'll work with it, right? It looks a little pixelated, but fucking whatever, dude. Deal with it, right? You guys will get over it. So she goes, "I see. Are you tired of people hearing that, or do you like when people say that?" That's her showing some IOIs right there. Why is that an IOI though? Indicator of interest. A lot of guys are like, why would that be she's interested? It means that she's interested because she's continuing the conversation, right? She's asking questions. He's already reached that hook point. She's interested, right? Most of the time, girls are gonna be kind of shy, they're gonna be reserved, they're gonna be laid back a little bit, but this time she's asking questions. That shows interest. And he goes, "Sounds nice. You know you're allowed to compliment me, sweetie." That's hilarious right there. She goes, "Well, that's great then. Get ready to hear more compliments later on." So she's hinting like, "Yeah, I really like you here." This is where you want to set up to go for the close and get that phone number. He goes, "Now you're speaking to my heart. It seems like someone's full of joy today." So something that I teach, right? He does things a little bit different, but something I teach is that I wait for her to send the first emoji. So it's like she hasn't sent any emojis yet. I wait for her to send the first emoji just because I really want to get her invested. But he's probably letting it slip a little bit just because she's already showing major signs of interest, right? So he's like, "You know what? I'll send some emojis," and actually balance that out. So this is actually an exceptional case right here. So he's balancing that out, right? With some emojis showing her signs of interest back. And she goes, "Haha, yeah." So she has like a short comeback. And he goes, "Curious, you've had boba before, right?" She goes, "Yeah, how about you?" And he goes, "Yes, I know a great spot nearby. Text me, darling." Goes right for the close. They start texting. I probably should have downloaded that picture of them texting too and setting the date up, but maybe I'll cover that in a different video. But that is exactly how you need to flirt over text, right? A strong man's interpretation. And that is something that we work on. Like I said, the first thing we work on in our program is that confidence. Most guys don't have confidence when they talk to that chick, and I didn't either, dude. When I started this stuff, it was a struggle for me. Literally, I grew up, my parents got divorced, I lived in a shelter for a year, and then all the kids saw that like there was cops coming to our house multiple times per week, and it was causing me to get bullied in school. So literally, I had the lowest self-esteem of all time, and then we were broke on top of it. We had to commit bankruptcy. Literally, I had nothing going for me. I was getting bullied, bankrupt, and it really just shattered my confidence. confidence, right? And so my interpretation, I was like, why would any girl want me? Why would any girl want to be with me? It didn't make sense to me. And so that came out in my communication. It came out in my thought process, right? It came out in just how I did things. And especially when I talk to a girl like this, she's like, oh, I see, with a smirk. I'd be like, yeah, so what's up, right? Very unsure of what I'm doing here. Like, I'm unsure. If you say like, what's up or hey over text, like, you're unsure of what you're doing, right? You're unsure of yourself. And you have to fix that, right? Confidence is the first thing to fix, especially for overthinkers and guys that have low self-esteem. You have to work on that confidence first. When she sent that smirk emoji, he just automatically assumed, oh, she's trying to seduce me. She's trying to seduce me. Most guys that have low confidence is like, that's not true, because like, why would that be the case, right? And it's because they're saying that because that's their reality, right? A low confidence person's reality is that, well, like, I don't get that. A girl would never do that to me. So obviously it's not the case for this guy and every other guy too. They assume that's the case for every man. So they're doing assumptions still. They're assuming that's the case for every other guy when it's not the case. And that's draining your confidence. So in my program, the first thing we work on is confidence, what a lot of you guys need. And so if you guys want results like that, I can pull up some results right here actually. This is Paul from my program. Literally, we had to work on the same thing with him. He's like, I think he just turned 30, lives in Florida, and like, dude, now he's crushing it with his dating life. We can talk about collide too. He didn't understand natural attraction or like really indicators of interest. Had a girl literally clinging to him being like, hey, like, you were gonna dance with me, did you forget? That's basically her saying like, hey, I wanna dance with you. That's a huge sign of interest right there. Let's see what's next. We have Camilo. We had to work on his confidence, his interpretation as well. He likes the older women, man. He's a younger guy in the program, right? We have guys that, the majority of guys are like 30 to 50. They've been out of a divorce, they've been out of a breakup, but some guys, they like to start young, right? They're like, if you do that, awesome, dude. More power to you, right? I wish I knew this stuff when I was in my early 20s or even like before 20. It's like, wow. So, but he likes the older women, man, and he's really freaking good at flirting. And so these older women, they eat it up, dude. And 31's not even that old, right? There's probably some guys in the program be like, man, I fucking love a 31-year-old. Like, it's not even that old, but he likes the older women, man. But we had to teach him the exact same thing, the interpretation right here. Look at this. Next time we meet, we are going closer to the house, is what she said. And he said, oh, is that you inviting me out again? That's a confident person interpretation. She said it's gonna be close to the house. I'm assuming she's inviting me out again. That is powerful interpretation right there. So if you guys would like to do my program and get results like all these guys here, literally there's a Calendly link in the description below. Book in a call with me and we will hop on the phone and we will also get you onboarded into the program. Only hop on that call though if you're serious, you have great finances, a great career, you travel, you do cool things, you take care of yourself, but you want to fill that last missing piece, which is that quality relationship, then book in that call, right? If you have questions about it or think it might be a good fit and you just want to ask about it, message me on Instagram or Facebook. Those are also in the link in the description below. And we'll talk and most likely hop on a call as well and just get you onboarded in the program if we think it would be a win-win, a good fit for us both. So make sure to like, comment down below any questions you guys might have. I might turn it into a video. I'm Selna, America's face of dating, and I'll see you guys next time.